ride my bike to school most days. As a bike commuter for the past 2 years, I've learned that I need to pay attention during my ride, but I have plenty of time to look around. Here's an elementary school that I pass in my neighborhood. It was closed last year for low enrollment. It's a place where kids learned, but not currently. Here's Maynard Jackson High School. It was closed for renovations. You can see they've got a lot of work left to do. As I get closer to the city, this brick wall represents the boundary of Oakland Cemetery. It's a historic Atlanta site that includes graves from the Civil War. Further down the street, I pass some old factory lofts that have been turned into condos, and the CrossFit Exercise Center. Across the street from that, there's an old Baptist church. And here's Octane, where every hipster with an internet connection can fuel up on coffee and YouTube videos. I'm getting closer to the city now, so I have to pay attention. And I've finally arrived at the edge of the GSU campus. But think back on what I passed along the way. A closed school, another one that's being renovated, a martial arts studio, a coffee shop, a church. Are these sites of learning? And if so, how does the learning that happens in each differ? Do they require an institutional framework to motivate learners? Or is the learning that happens there more organic and learner-directed? These are the questions that we're going to consider today on the MOOC. Where does learning happen, and how does that relate to the location or ownership of a MOOC?